Hi guys, this is my backup internet stack in all its glory. We have three routers here. One at the bottom layer, you have the ISP's router, which I have to keep because it's awkward to find a VDSL modem that'll work here. In the middle is my TP-Link load balancer, and on the top is my TP-Link 4G LTE cellular router. The cable management, as you can see, leaves a bit to be desired. I'm waiting on a bunch of those small patch cables to come from the internet, but for the moment it's just like this. And I've done a couple of videos about this. Basically, this is automatically managing failover for me, and if needs be, there will be load balancing too. So the failover is that the ISP is the primary connectivity source. If that fails, the cellular router, which is hopefully soon going to have external antennas, that guy will kick in, and then I'm wiring from the back of this setup throughout my house, bringing out some Ethernet cable here to my desktop, and on the other side bringing out Ethernet cable to the next room, and there's a Wi-Fi access point at the end of this stack too. So it's working really nicely for the most part. A couple of times I found it using cellular when the ISP line was up, but basically the internet's now pretty much always alive, which is great. So my next thing I want to do is I want to put it on my uninterruptible power supply, my UPS. But just before I do that, I wanted to measure the draw that these three routers are using, because I want to firstly calculate the runtime, see if it needs its own UPS. And I thought while I'm at it, I may as well just see, out of curiosity, how much energy this is all using. So I just connected it all up to my, this is not a, I think it's called, the Americans call this kilowatt. I got this from the internet. It's just a wattage meter. And I just verified before that it's working. I've just verified that all the routers are live and on the network, and there's some networking happening now. Someone is streaming in this household. So those are going into that, and the cumulative draw is 11.5 watts. 11.6, 11.5. When I just powered it on, it was 6, and now when everything came online and someone started using the internet, we're gone up to, peak was about 14, but it's pretty steady between 11 and 12 watts. I'm going to just run that through a calculator, but as you can see, routers are particularly low draw appliances. So if you're trying to factor that into a UPS runtime calculation, you can buy yourself one of these guys and just measure how much electricity they're actually taking, and then base your calculations accordingly.